your love, you're my true love, your love, true love, baby, that's what you give me that true love, your love, you're my true love, your love. I said true love, baby, that's what you I said that true love, baby, that's what you give to me.
As far as coming back and getting readjusted and kind of finding your musical way, once again, the first band, what was your first experience for getting back here, getting musical again, getting your chops back together?
Early 70s.
What was the name of the band?
It was called Clearwater. Okay, and actually it was a trio, a lot like the Dorito Brothers. You know, like it was like this kind of like, well, in the 70s, you know, folk was still sort of having acoustic music.
Harmonies and
well, that was the idea, but it was all, we did all original stuff, only original things, you know. So what happened was there was two of us writing, and the things we were kind of writing were all usually slow, introspective kind of stuff, you know, and in some ways not that good. And so it was a real struggle, it was a real hassle. But we just stuck to it and kept doing original music.
Well, from that...
Did you say boring?
Yeah, that
little self-indulgent, which tends to be...
Yeah, I'm sure it was horrible to sit and listen to, but
well, there are bootlegs out there.
Well, yeah.
There are bootlegs out there. I've got
one. What about the Doritos?
Well, no, I mean we're getting to that. I mean, what brought you from that point up to the Doritos? What you know? Tell us about the Doritos. First experiences with the Doritos.
Well, the first experience with the Doritos was probably experience with Darren Klusendorf at the Sky Harbor, right? Because that was happening before the Doritos ever began.
And this is the old Sky Harbor. This is over on Airport Road.
Yeah, one up on Airport Road. So what happens is that through this kind of folk network, I don't know how it happened. Oh, I think Darryl was running some open stages, and so I went out there and played a little bit, and Darryl kept asking me to come back and sit in with him, and so for a long time out on his deck.
How'd you know, though? How'd you know? Sorry. How'd you know that there was something going on at Sky Harbor? Did you know somebody?
Just usher him out, will you?
Just would you get security on the phone?
Security.
You know, now I've put up with about as much as I can deal with here. Now I'm tired. I've got jet lag. I flew in from Europe, you know, 4.5 hours ago.
Okay, anyway,
I don't need this.
I'm going upstairs.
Now, if this is what it's going to be,
Richard, he's secure.
Then
he's gone.
Okay. Getting back to what we were talking about.
Yes.
The Doritos have always, well, how should I say? There's always been a stylized playing feel amongst the Doritos. You could listen to the albums and, you know, what main part of the Dorito, what part of the Doritos do you fill? What is your job within the Doritos?
I bring the drugs. I'm sorry. Well, I don't know.
Well, we'll get to that because, see, that's something that, you know, I wanted to ask anyway. You've admitted, well, you know, with a tongue-in-cheek, but you, in past years, you know, let's just cut to the chase. In past years, you've admitted to drug use.
Well,
now, what part have drugs played, if any, in your outlook, your playing style, your attitude, in general?
Well, I think more of the music brought me to drugs rather than the drugs bringing me to music. You know, it's like the people that I was hanging out with in the late 60s were into music and into drugs. And at that point, I was into music. Okay? So as I began hanging out with other people who were also into music, the drugs were there. So the music brought me to those drugs, and they're just something that I found pleasurable, and I do them because I enjoy them. I like the altered state. You know, I like the way it changes the way you look at things and listen to things and do things. And I can really, if I want to practice, you know, just rehearse or whatever alone, or write or whatever, it helps me do that because it helps me focus and that's why I like it, and I just enjoy that altered state. But
You're
it's
really-
not connected to music necessarily.
You're really sincere. You're not saying that. You're not answering me with a bit of tongue in cheek.
No,
or,
not at all. Not at all. So it's just something that I just, it's like a feeling that I find enjoyable.
Wordlessly watching, he waits by the window and wonders at the empty place inside. Heartlessly helping himself to her bad dreams, she worries. Did he care a goodbye? Or even hello? They are one person, they are two alone, they are three together, they are for each other.
R.